go into the thing here. Let me find... Pull up our browser here. City Guessr. Because GeoGuessr is expensive. Okay, so let's go ahead. Oh yes, thank you. I'm surprised. I thought that was going to take a lot longer. I didn't expect to get through that as quick as I did. USA, worldwide, Europe, monuments. Let's just go worldwide. Let's start worldwide, because then this could be anywhere, right? Let's guess around the world. Oh, let me turn that audio down a little bit. Like, I guess actually, can I change the volume this is coming in at? Let me do that here instead of my darn thing. Because now, you know, we can set off the Charlie going woo, and it'll come in at like full volume without it being an issue, you see. If I just bring the volume down a little on the browser. There we go. Okay. It should? Yeah, I guess I should change it. I'm gonna guess... Well, I'll get back to this. Let's do stream information. Right now... Beat, Blade, Chimera. Now we City Guessr. City Guessr. Welcome to City Guessr. Done. Yay, alright. Okay. Okay, Dad. Saw a flag earlier, so I have an idea of where it could be. I'll have to keep an eye out for that. Wait, what is that called? Fondrakon... I don't know, that's, it's... Let's see, now I'm thinking to look for a flag. Oh, that's, why am I typing that into chat? That's not gonna do anything. Start guessing. I'm gonna say that we're in Belgium. Yes. No, this is Estonia, right? Estonia. That was Estonia. It's a little bit of a walk. You gotta walk through Latviia, go through Lithuania town. You know, it's where they got all the coffee shops. It's like it's a couple feet away. We definitely didn't hit that one on the head. That's okay. Many more to come. Oh, I know we've gotten this one, and this is like... Canzleme. Is this French? Chemisier. Histoire d'art. This is so French. Oh man, look at that dispensary with the 3D medicinal thing. Okay, I'm guessing we're in France, buddy. That's like right there. Oh wait, let me pick an actual city. For sales, okay. Huh, Monaco. Not too far though. That was like a, you know, it's an okay point. I can't cheat because I don't know the flags very well, so that is actually kind of a debuff for me. It kind of makes this still pretty hard. But this looks like definitely something European, if I had to guess. Because like looking at the structures like that, nothing says Europe like something like this. I can smell this thing, you know, like... Oddly though, very clean shopping street here. Like they... Very nice. Oh, that looks Russian. That looks like Russia. So what am I so afraid of? I don't know. I'll take a guess. This is gonna be... I'm probably not gonna guess this quickly on all of them just because I like to kind of chat while we watch these things go by, but gonna try and be competitive early on here. We're gonna say we're in... What are the places in Russia? Moscow. What about... We're somewhere in... this place, right over here. No, we were in Serbia. That's slightly different, but I guess they use the, I want to call it acrylic, but I know it's not the... Hey, look at that! Fancy. One of those, if I knew a skyline, I would know where we are already. This looks like... Is this Florida? Looks a little swampy, looks like kind of like hotter plants. I might have seen some of these back in like my desert hometown. It could be. But it could also be anywhere in the world. I'm not ready to call what this is yet. I'm also gonna make this window a little bit larger, just so we're like walking around. It's like, yeah, we're walking around the world, just doing stuff. Okay, there we go. So right now, we have... French as heck, or Canada. I guess there's that. This looks... Oh, they have mopeds, a decent means of travel. This looks familiar, that road does. That bridge, I mean. Well, actually, no, not the road. That was like that building. Looked a bit like that. They have dedicated bike paths, so it's somewhere a little more developed, or like one of the 2 decent cities. I don't recognize that company, so that could be something going on there. Wait, what is that? What did that say? Oh, hold on. Did that just tell us? Oh, that fucking building. What, oh, that's the... Where is this? God damn it. Why did I go to public school? Definitely America, yeah. Where's the why can't I... I know these, like, structures, but I don't know where they are. I have such selective fucking... Yeah, I barely missed the sign, too. Bro build open. Where are we? What the fuck is this place called? It's like on the tip of my damn tongue. That was devious. Got us with the QuickTime event. No, yeah. Like... Oh my god. This is wild. Wild and wacky and crazy. Focus the lens. We're in the glorious old place of... Fuck. God damn me. Gonna have to wait till something tells me. Seems like there's a lot of footage of this place. Just walking around. You'll need a little bit of shake steadying on your camera there, buddy. A lot of tearing here. This is what tourists do. They go places and then they spin around at a rate that their camera can't capture, and they have a blurry lack of a memory that they could have just absorbed in their eye holes, you know what I mean? This is like if I'd been here, I'd know where this was. Not this person. I don't know if they know where they are even. Right now, when they're here. In this moment. Wouldn't it be crazy if, like, you saw someone that you were, like, that you know, or yourself on, like, a vacation when someone had, like, done this, and it's just, like, recursion, and you see yourself and the universe breaks? I imagine that's what would happen anyway. That's just my guess. Citibank. Ooh. Blossoms. Pretty. We have water. We have people. Definitely looks American. Looking at the... Anyway. Kangaroo! It's a kangaroo. Giant kangaroos. Where the hell is this? Why don't I know? The problem is everywhere gets replaced with, like, they take down all of the beautiful landmarks and they replace them with, like, fucking, you know, it's gentrification. All these, like, modern-looking buildings look exactly the same. Then you get, like, a couple of these buildings that are the real thing, but it's like, but that doesn't fully capture the feeling of the town, you know? It's just, I don't know. It's weird. Here's a cool idea. You can only build futuristic buildings if they resemble the ones you knock down. Like, what if this church, but, like, was, like, you know, like, made out of, like, blue windows and inhaling phlegm? Oh, my God. I'm alright. I'm okay. I'll live. We've got... Where the fuck is this? Mega church with lasers. Pew, pew, pew. God saw you masturbate. Pew. And that's the end of that. Well, oh man, that bark. This tells me nothing. Where's that located? I don't know. Oh man, this is like I should know. I know, right? And like when I get it wrong, I'm gonna be sad. Oh my god, if Owen was here, he would kill me. Where's a tree expert when you need one? Exactly, exactly. Like, other countries are taught more about our country than we are. Hands down. Like, not just sociopolitically, but like, about places. And it's just like, why don't we do that? I mean, we barely get taught our own country. It's kind of weird. Ducks. I'm gonna make such an ass of myself. Let's see if I can at least get the right side of the country. We are in a beautiful place known as the city of Philadelphia. No, we are in Australia. I don't feel as bad. I did not think this was Australia. That got me. I feel better. Yeah, right? Like, could have fucking fooled me. Alright, sure. Well... I gotta pull out my food ranger here. This is... I mean, I know the region, but I want to try to guess the city here, if I can. Watch, this is just like a cultural area of town in California, and I'm like, God damn it! With the US currency? No, yeah! That's fucking crazy. Diploma. Hotel. We're in... Start guessing. Okay. Let me have a look here. We are in... I'm gonna guess Mumbai. Literally the other end of India. To be fair, I haven't been, but that's Kolkata. Okay. Well, let's explore it for a bit. Let's absorb Kolkata while we're here. Learn something about it. They have shirts. They have the Kentucky Fried Chicken Man. They have yellow cabs. Midland Travels Foreign Money Exchanger. I love that game. The little anime girls with the bubbles. We got Coca-Cola. We definitely a lot of, what's the word that for what America does that ruins everywhere? It has a lot of that. A lot of, got a pub bar. Super pub bar. Awesome. That's even better than a pub bar. It's like an ultimate pub bar. It's like better Lux. It's like super pub bar. That dog's just hanging out. Doing him. Book. We got a place called Book. That's awesome. Fire Brigade. Super pub bar. I love, like... I would be more travel-y, you know, if I had money, I'll say. Because I love just kind of waltzing around areas that don't look exactly like what I'm used to. Like, if I've learned anything, if I want to see something different, I shouldn't go to Australia. Like, it just apparently looks like America. But, you know, I want to see new places. I want to see, like, you know, the smaller cities in Japan that nobody fucking talks about. I want to walk around, like, Calcutta. I want to walk around places that are different, you know? Somewhere that has, like, kind of a unique vibe to it, that I can experience something new by being there or something. Go food ranging, if you will. Nimbus. A lot of honking, though. I will say, the one thing that, like, I think a lot of, like, you know, super dependent on motor vehicle places would have against me is, like, because of my being on the spectrum, being overloaded by noise can be a lot. That can do me in quite a bit, but I don't know, if I just get, like, super rip loaded on caffeine, I can probably just power through it. But I mean, like, look at this. Bricks there. Like, just the way that this, like, concrete structure is here. That man's shirt. He's got a nice shirt. Kathleen, the bus. We got pumpkins, Halloween and shit. You got, like, water. Hell yeah. Oh. Yeah. Very nice. Alright then. Well, yeah, so that's Calcutta. Beautiful place. Moving on. A little bit loud, but beautiful. So yeah, I already did that. We messed it up. Let's go to the next thing. This is... I thought that was a Starbucks. I literally thought, like, oh no. What did we do to wherever this is? Thank God, it's still a clock tower. This is Japan. That is... See, I wish I could... Can I pause this? Let me rewind it, anyway. I should be able to somewhat read that, if that is. Or no, that's Thai. Tai Chu? Yeah, no, actually that's not Kana. Okay, so this could be the only other script I know. Crap. Or no, wait, this does, well, okay, no, it's just Thai food, like an ad, but this, .com? Really? It's China? China. I think I would like to travel too. Once I'm in better shape, I can tell the world doesn't have as many chairs as I'd expect, so I gotta get used to walking for longer. No, yeah, like, I mean, if I've learned anything from being in a... I wouldn't say Portland's a walkable city, but we're definitely a more traversable city. I can walk to a lot of things. I can walk to the store, I can walk to, like, a bus and get downtown pretty quickly. You know, there are options, but yeah, I walk to my gym, another thing. So, like, there's things you can get to a whole lot easier than where most towns operate in the US. However, there's places that's like, if I want to get somewhere in Portland that very specific, I might need to, like, hail an Uber, just because you gotta. But the fact that I can walk more means that I do, and the walking more has made me be a lot more used to walking, and you get better. Stamina's something that just kind of gets better over time. I know as someone who used to have absolutely none years ago. What's all this? I mean, it's especially, like, you know, exponentially gotten better since I joined a gym 3 weeks ago. Has it been 3 weeks? What's it been? I don't know. I'm kicking ass, though. We have... Get a little deeper in here. Good Point Cafe. That's where you hang out with your friend and they tell you what about their thoughts and you're like, huh, good point. Good point. That's a good point. There's a lot of script here. This could be... Okay, yeah, we gotta go off the road signs, though, really. Like, that's where it's gonna be, like, this is where we actually are. But yeah, there's a multicultural blend here. There's a lot of different fonts. Not fonts, but you know what I mean. A lot of different languages. Coffee, bakery, wine grill. Coffee, bakery, and a wine grill? You're telling me I can bake coffee and grill my wine in the same place? Dude, this place is awesome. Indian restaurant, this... Where is this? There's a bunch of English, there's like some Japanese stuff, some Thai stuff, there's like China flag there. Could just be Chinese food. There's so much going on here. There's like some, I want to say Cyrillic? I think I'm mixing that up with another one, but like, there's a lot of... This is a melting pot, Brev. What the hell? I don't know. I just want to keep walking around here and experiencing this place. This looks great. Like, this looks like a very colorful, pretty walk. Private, like, a lot of stuff is in English, so it's definitely a tourist town, wherever the hell it is. Because I imagine that would be why. Yeah, exactly. No rush. Let's explore. Absolutely. We're here to see the world. 31. 27. Nice chairs, solid wood, canopies, an open bar. Count me in. It's weird. I kind of like hanging around in gay bars and like just chatting with people, but I don't really drink anymore other than like 1 or 2 drinks a month, really. I don't like being affected. So like, I enjoy a fine drink, but after 1 or at maximum 2. I'm like, I don't need any more. So like it's weird because I want to go out. There's a place in Portland called Doc Marie's. I guess that's like a play on Doc Martens. It's a lesbian bar. I want to go there. I want to just go there, hang out, and talk to people and dance a bit, you know? But like I don't want to go do something alone. I love going out and doing something with a friend, and it's just hard to coordinate, and you know. I won't get into the details, but I've been in situations where going to a bar alone isn't the smartest thing in the world for a young gal to do. So you know, I just like having someone with me. But I'll find the time. I do want to check that bar out. It seems wonderful, and it's one of those things I'm going to have to actually plan to go do. La Notte, pub and restaurant. Raja Club, internet. That sounds fun. Pretty solitary, but there are a few people I'd go anywhere with. No, yeah, that's the thing. I need to make more friends who are just down for anything. I mean, like, I know we're all, like, worn out at the end of the day with the shit we need to deal with, but, like, man, I knew a couple people in my hometown, which, and this was good because there was nothing to do in my hometown, but if anything was to be done, I was always like, get my ass up, and I'm down to ride anytime. And like, I need to find those friends out here still. It's been a few years, and I'm like, I need to make those, like, I'm down for anything friends who will just be like, yeah, we're going to a lesbian bar, let's go. You know, I need them to be as ready as I am. Or at the very least, you know, just, if they can make the time, you know, they do. But I know, people have other friends to attend to, they got a life to deal with, they got a McDonald's. Why are they throwing water at them? What is happening? What? I mean, they look like tourists, so it's kind of okay, but it's like... I'm gonna guess... this is maybe India. Maybe. I'm so enraptured I don't want to leave. But I think there is a majority of, like, you know... I think there's, like, a majority of, say, more of that than other in the language. Definitely India or Little India someplace, yeah. It could just be, like, a small portion of somewhere else. Though, because the touristiest areas have a lot of English, I would say probably not that. Maybe... it's definitely, like, I wish I knew, like, this is definitely a place that, like, you know, people in China or, like, several other areas of Asia will visit. Because India's in Asia, you know, like, there's... it's one of those places that's a melting pot and a place that a lot of people probably visit that needs to be, like, very accessible with, like, other languages and stuff. I think, if I had to guess here... okay, I'm gonna take a swing here. Let's have a look here. Show me India. Where was it again? Why am I like my face right now? Vietnam, India. We're gonna say this is possibly. Is this coastal? Probably. Is this Mumbai? This is Thailand. That, you know what? That does look Taiwanese. I was mixing it up. I got it wrong. I got the script wrong. That's on me. It's Thailand. Okay. Hey, Dr. Teflon, how you doing? We beat the sword, so now we're playing City Guessr. How are you? We are in Bricks. We're in Bricks, Ohio. No, we're pretty area though. We're very gorgeous, very green, at least in this area. I was about to say Singapore. No, yeah, I think yeah, I missed it by a lot. Portugal, you think? I'll take in the surroundings and try to cheat with words. Oh, nope, turning away. Nope. It looks, again, like we have European. It's definitely European, looking at the streets. Also, I guess they are driving on the left, so that should be a giveaway, but that's not just there, that's other places too. But like, given the general structure of the overall architecture and everything, you know, got people on benches. So this is definitely a place that people like to sit. They have umbrellas, so people probably like shade here too. That's good. Plants. The locals, they breathe oxygen. I'm getting this. I'm breaking it down. We're figuring this out. We got this. This is gonna be... this is like Prague or something like that. I don't know. It's the place that everyone goes up like, I'm gonna find myself. Then they come back and they're like, I found heroin. And I wasn't in that. Let's see. I'm in a good time, because again, this is one of those places I'm like, this is pretty. I wanna see more of it, just for the sake of seeing it. What do we have here? But yeah, yes, Dr. Teflon, welcome to Easy Breezy TV's Going Around the World! It's a thing I just made up. But I have played this before. I do like this, though. I think this is my first time playing it in this body. My old model was the last time I played this, so... They're getting to see a new me. Hey guys, how's it going? Oh, is that... What flag is that? I feel like I know that. God damn it. That's like... Crap, I don't actually know. Oh, boy. Huh. It's Buenos Aires, fuck. Is it? Did I miss something? My word. It's so pretty! It's a cool place, wherever it is. At least aesthetically speaking. I don't know what their politics are like, but they seem neat enough. Golly. President met with Trump and that's enough to say, ugh, oh, that's not good. Well, I don't know that much about politics either, so we're gonna guess this is... Let me go in here. Where's that horrible son of a bitch place where everything sucks? Where's Britain? Okay, so around there. Getting into this area, Netherlands, yada yada. Let's say... We're in... Zoom out here. My word. I want to say it's here, but Let's say that we are in... Oh, this is Bulgaria. We were in Salta, Brazil. No, it's not Brazil, but it's a little bit down to the left, under Bolivia. Okay, Salta. Salta Amigo. Or no, wait, that's Argentina. It's in Argentina. Is Salta province there? Okay, Argentina. Sure. Okay. Well, that's... I learned something today. It's pretty. I'll give it that. Next. God, I hate that I'm hearing the every phone ringtone right now out here. Souvenirs, that's in English, okay. The other word up there on the lights looked weird. And some Christmassy hangings, you know, they're very, very festive. Both Salta and Buenos Aires look very alike, a mix of European and colonial stuff, unlike the rest of Argentina. Oh, I see how that could be a hard one then. Like, even if you know what you're doing, unlike me, it can be kind of a hard one. They're not fucking around with the lights here, they're having fun. Let's take a gander into this a little deeper. Deeper. I'm also gonna... Let me see if I can, like, make this a larger window just to even, like, increase the, you know, the quality of the video just a bit. Just, like, right there. There we go. Yeah! Yeah! Let's go! Burn out my CPU! Okay. So now... Get rid of my preview. So now... We have a... Looks like a hallmark. That's not... Maybe Germany? Possibly Germany. Could be Germanic. Germanesium. Germanish. Germanesque. Germanesque. It's like one of the things on the spelling game that I play before stream usually. So okay, we have medical cannabis. That's good. Gotta have that weed. I don't really do weed anymore. Is that weird? Like, I don't know. I saw a post by one of my favorite artists saying, like, you know, it's weird that my OC that blew up is Weed Cat because shortly after I found success, like, I didn't feel the need to replace my financial problems with drugs. And I'm like, I feel that. Like, I don't know. I found melatonin and it worked better for putting me to sleep, so I don't take edibles anymore. And it's like, not that I wouldn't or that I can't. It's just, it's cheaper to not. And I don't really, I don't know. I don't know. It's okay. I've always had, like, severely shit tolerance anyway, so... You know. It doesn't take very much if I ever want to dive back in. But it's, you know, it's always just been kind of a pastime thing for me, just every once in a blue moon. Souvenirs. Antica. We have... Is this like Greece? Maybe? Pretty boring, so I don't see it as weird. No, yeah. No, yeah. Not weird at all. Okay, I'm gonna guess this is, we're in Greeceland. Where's Greek? Cyrillic? Yeah, I think that's what I meant. Thank you. I can never quite find the word. We're in... Let me see here. Norway, Ireland, Sweden. Greece. Really greasy. We are in... Was that Cyrillic I was seeing? I don't know if it was. Or at least if it was, that might not be what I'm after here. We're in this place, right here. That's the one. Nope, it was Bulgaria. Okay, well... About 1,098 miles out, Cyrillic, yeah, that's it. Next! Bedford Regency Hotel! Earls! Earls! You need Earls, we've got them! Come on down to Earls, where we've got Earls upon Earls to Earl you with! That lady looks like she doesn't like my joke. Well, I didn't ask you. Get out of my mobile comedy booth, you... I don't want to be mean, I don't know who she is. She's probably had a rough day. And that was like someone walking around with a camera. We're in Central, Bay Central, we're in BTB. We do clothing. That's how you pronounce that. Have y'all seen that clip that's just like Slipknot talking about in an interview? Like, I think John Lennon once called us shitnot or something like that. It was like, no, Paul McCartney, that was it. It was like, I remember, I don't fucking care. And then like the other one blurts in with like, and like that's where it cuts off. And it's like, what the fuck? What is this clip? I think Iowa's probably their best album. I think like definitely Iowa by Slipknot hits when you're in a mood. What can I say? This looking pretty English. Pretty distribution of euros here. This is looking, it's got a look to it. Bard and banker. Oh yes, let us put your fine pay papers into our banky wanky. I don't know what the fuck. I can't even like make up fake Britannianisms. There's that little car there, little like kind of the Irish job. Oh, Irish other stuff. Oh, well, got some Irish stuff going on here. Again, if Owen was here, he might be pissed at me. Gelato Italian, 66 flavors, maple syrup, yada yada. That sounds good. Could be Italy. I mean, it's probably not Italy. Just like at any time there's like gelato, they're like, the Italy, the fine, and this and that. It's like it's just gelato, dude. It's just like frozen like liquid. Calm down. Candy shop. Shop with an E. Very, very European. They love that E. They love to just throw it in. It's to be fancy. Oh, look at us. We spell color with a U. Let me show you here. Got metal trees. Out of Ireland. I'm thinking this is Ireland. There's a lot of Ireland. They're E's and U's. Yeah, no, they love them. If they could, they'd call all their cities. Dockside gifts. Rogers chocolates. Ooh, chocolate. Oh my god, y'all, like... Have I had... I'm trying to think if I've had, like, Irish chocolate. I know that I was sent a bunch of, like, Irish goods and, like, coffee and candy from, again, a friend of the channel, Owen. Beautiful, beautiful man out in Ireland sent me some wonderful goods from there, and I really wish I could scrape together the money to send some of our local gooderies, but I'm also like, is anything in the US really gonna stack up to that? Like, I don't know, I could send maybe some local coffee and a couple of little things from here. Oh, that's like, that looks like, oh yeah, this is, where is this? MolinaCoffee.ca, so that's, this is Canada? Courtney. Pier 815. Could be Canada. Ye old 7-Eleven. No, yeah, Canada flag spotted. And like there's .ca got me like, And I have been seeing some, yeah. And I've been seeing a lot of that, like I was seeing the iconography earlier on. This is Canada. Because I was seeing, like, there was a sign back there that had a maple leaf on it, but nothing else was really screaming that. But this is Victoria. Yeah. I think I know. I think I know where this is, y'all. Government Street. Man, fuck that street. Fuck the government street. Minecraft Steve really killed it in the Minecraft movie. In Minecraft. Yeah, so I'm gonna say this is in Victoria, maybe this is like the Victorian Islands, off of Vancouver. Maybe eggs and gravy. And we're right over, I mean, we're gonna be like, this beach is gonna you're right here, we're right over here. Yes. Hey, there we go, 2 miles out. That's not bad at all. That's a walk. That's a brisk walk. We did it. Okay, moving on. I've been there. It's just, it's been a very long time. I was a child. Bali Organic Market? Could be India. In the back of my mind, I almost think like, trying to think where else I'm thinking of. There's like another region that is kind of telling me, kind of cataloging, kind of telegraphing to me. That's the word I'm looking for. Yeah, this. Oh, Bali. Okay, so yeah, there's that. Burgers. We got M-Box. M-Box. This is what happens when I go to my checkup after my surgery, and I was like, time to check out my box. I didn't say that. That would have been very unprofessional. That's weird to say to your doctor. Don't do that. We've got Doko Yo. My wife is awesome. Yo, I want that shirt. I want that shirt now. God damn it. Jay comes home wearing a jersey. She's like, why are you? Oh. I'm like, yeah. Okay, so I'm thinking probably, yeah, we are somewhere in like, you know, kind of, okay, there's white people. We got some white people. We got some probably like, you know, American/European people. You know, this is definitely, look at that. Like, nothing says this is a tourist town like something that fucking, like, there's some hipstery stuff going on with some of these places. I would say, if I had to, again, I don't want to guess right now just because I'm like, again, let's walk. Let's see the world. The vibe. Feel out the vibe. We got, huh. Clearance sale. 80%! That's a lot. Whoa, they got DVDs. They're the future. Ryoshi. Something to do with Bali. Really getting a strong vibe for that. Yogurt Republic, yo, I want some yogurt. Is it weird, like, I don't know, I feel like yogurt as a concept, like, especially like frozen yogurt, I mean, has become like more about what can you cram into it. Like, it's a toppings vehicle. But like, if you're gonna get frozen yogurt, you can just get ice cream and it will melt slower, and you're not in a rush, you know what I mean? To like shovel it down your face. Like, if I'm in the mood for frozen yogurt, I just want to get some rich ass fucking, like, give me some, like, some ice cream, man. Like, I'll go all in on that. I just feel like I prefer that over the other. Like, what good would come from getting frozen yogurt over ice cream? Oh, well, I can put in a bunch of, like, wet, damp cookies, and I can put in some, like, some gummy bears that'll be rocks by the time they get to my teeth. But, like, ice cream is just, I don't know, it hits more of those spots for me, really. I think people tell themselves that the yogurt is healthier. They sure do, because it has the word yogurt in it. So they're like, this is like that sugar-free Greek yogurt that my yogi friend eats. No pun intended. And then like they try it and they're like, yeah, this yogurt's great. Frozen yogurt, Greek yogurt, two very different things. Not the same at all. Union. Ramada's hat. Place looks familiar, and I know I haven't been here, so that's insane. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I believe we are in the beautiful, wonderful area, so often known as figuring out where the map is. We're hold on, there we go. We're in. I think this might be the land, but it's like we have Bellary. I'm so sorry if I'm pronouncing that like crap. Be Nutelli? Possibly? This is rough. Companies did that for years. I mean, yeah, I guess so. That's true. But they did just lie about it for what it's worth. It's not just entirely brain rot. We're in... Man... Like that one restaurant we passed. Oh yeah. Actually, I didn't catch what you're talking about. I gotta stop, like, confirming, like, yeah, The Snow Lion. We're in... This is like... Okay, I'll take a swing. We'll do our best here. We are in... Buridabad. Right here, right there. That's the place. Guess. Bali is not in India. A little less dumb every day. I'm doing my best. I swear. Okay, that's why I couldn't find Bali. I'm like, what do you? Oh, it's a different country in a different land. Listen, and that's the thing too. Noticing that I'm dumb online, I don't mind that people do, and here's the reason why. Because it's like yelling at like a fat guy on a bike. It's like, what are you yelling at? He's doing something about it. You're doing nothing. You're yelling at an innocent person. Like, I am educating myself by doing this. I'm learning. I am filling in the holes that school didn't. So I never feel any shame or any weirdness about how I'm perceived doing this, right? Because, like, this is what we're doing. I came here to learn. I came here to experience other things. Why are the Beatles here? What's happening? Ugh. Oh, I beat my wife. I'm John Lennon. There's the guy that called Slipknot Shitnot, apparently. That wasn't very nice of him. Okay, listen, I'm gonna make a hot take here. The Beatles are like the AI art version of like music made by people of color. They saw it, they didn't understand what made it good or what the soul behind it was, or what the things were, but they put their hands on the right place to play the kind of chords and went, look, we're doing it, we're doing it. It's like a diet version of what that is. So Elvis, yes, exactly, same deal. Fries. That's cute. They had fries painted on the back of that. No, none of that stuff. Hey, there's a cow. I love some of the street art here. This is kind of playful, kind of fun. TGI Fridays. No parking, no waiting anytime. If I see you waiting for anything, I'm gonna come to your house. We got some Mexican cuisine, or at least some Tex-Mex. Taqueria. Definitely a place that enjoys at least something remotely Hispanic adjacent food. We've been here before. Looks like another one we've done long ago. No, yeah, this is reminding me of the place that I realized that they had been polluted with minions, and I was like, we need to burn down the US in a video game. This might be that, but it also might be different. It might just look like that. Yeah, it might be Australia. But like, looking at the foliage too, I mean, I know these are like planters in a very particular shopping area, so they could be getting kind of extra with it, but these do need to thrive here. These look like they're doing well. Yeah, I was thinking that too. I don't, yeah, no, you know what? I think you're right. I think this will become that. And the worst part is I don't remember where that was. So it's like, I don't know. People wearing masks though. I feel like I also commented on that too, which was like, yeah, no, good on them. Have a little tiger sugar. It's good for you, it'll make you strong. It'll give you stripes. I worry when I run into a place I've been before because I fear the recursion of becoming the critic. Where it's like, I just made that up! And he tells a joke he told like 3 fucking times. It's kind of like that with this, where I'm like, I've rewatched back like old VODs and made comments that I immediately hear myself make again, and I'm like, oh, I definitely have a theory to my madness, and it's pretty predictable. Man, hanging out there, you got food, got a Mac, cosmetics. This is very extra. This is very kind of like, they definitely benefiting off of resources kind of place. We have... I mean, they've got like a good diverse range of food. That's good to see. Picnics! They have picnics! I haven't seen those in a long ass time. Do they even still make those here? They're basically just like fried potato sticks. Just like eating hay if it was bad for you. I mean, I think that is too, but just in a different way. Now that I think of it. Bread talk. Talk about bread. Think about wife. Nitro cold brew. That's disgusting because it, again, like wherever this is, why is there like, you know, Starbucks? That's disgusting. The one thing other countries have is like much better coffee. Hell, the local coffee I get here keeps Starbucks from like truly thriving, but there's still the occasional one, and I'm like, why would anyone go? Why? Why would you? It's gonna be a mediocre burnt version of what you can get elsewhere. Like, why you have options here? What's wrong with you? There is... Mango! I wanna go to Mango. I wanna go and be like, can I have a mango? They're gonna be like, we don't sell mangoes. I'm gonna be like, oh man! This is the third place to tell me that. Starbucks thrived for a while here in Brazil, about 9 years, 10 maybe. Oh man, most stores closed down now. No, yeah, I'm happy to say that despite it being like a just malignant growth all over, like, you know, like, I mean, all of the little shops that I loved in my hometown were taken over by it. But here in Portland, you'll occasionally see them close. There's very few of them, at least much fewer of them than you see everywhere else, and they do disappear. They do not thrive fully, and I'm like, I'm good. I want to keep this place just like that. I never got why. It's like, homie, the coffee that you buy at the local supermarket is better. It's true. It's fucking true. Like, listen, if I can't get like some good like imported fancy stuff or something good from just like immediately like, you know, the local stuff, just getting something that's like kind of like semi-produced here is better. Just something that I get in the market is fine. When I go to the discount market, mind you, I can get something better. But like, the amount they need to dress it up to make it half decent is terrible. The first thing I do in a new coffee house is I taste your black coffee. I go, what's your preferred roast for like a black coffee? I drink that. Okay, if you won me over, I got you. Now how do you pull a fucking espresso shot? Get you like, I think for me, not a doppio, what's the one I'm thinking of? There is a, I'm trying to think, it's like my favorite new coffee method now, and I don't even remember what it is. A cortado. A cortado. It used to be a cappuccino, now I go for a cortado, because that's like a teeny tiny bit of like milk, but it's more the coffee itself, and just like, how do you pull espresso shots? Like, there is, by like the packing, the split second you pull it, how you like set the thing, the timing of everything makes so much of a fucking difference. I'm a snob, I know, just trust me. And there have been different levels of complexity that I've found in like trying different ones. Right now, I don't remember what it's called, but I have it written down. Well, like, first let me just say, there's two kinds of coffee houses, right? There's the coffee's gonna be fine, you know, probably like 6 stages above what you would expect from like a like, you know, a large company. But it's more about vibe. It's an old mom and pop place, you got cushy little couches in there, and it's gonna be, the coffee's good, but it's more about just like a place to hang out, you know, coffee house to sit and vibe in. Then you've got ones that are like, this looks like an unpleasant little place held up by like a little metal stool and like brushwood and everything, and this is not like the coziest place, but they make the greatest coffee in the world. Like, it is a laboratory. They make this shit like fucking pros. And that's the kind of place I'm talking about when I say that's the place here that it's like, it's not convenient to anywhere I go or anything I do, but whenever I can, I get down there because they just do an amazing job with all of the drinks that you need to pull, you know, espresso for, and it's really good. Currency is in P here. Pokemon World? Yeah, probably. Somebody stepped on my penis. Da, 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 da. Happy lemon. I too would be a happy lemon. If I was a lemon, everything would be fine. Samsung, blue light. Please stop. stop stepping on my balls, or there'll be nothing at all. Please quit trouncing on my dick, or soon I know it will make me sick because somebody stepped. Look, she's walking away from me. Come back, I'm funny. Anyway, Kidzuna. That looks like a place that trains you to be a fucking child Amazon worker. That's terrible. Huawei! I had a Huawei phone. It was actually pretty good. It was, for the price it was pretty damn good. It was steps above what I could afford in a decent US phone. Really good stuff. Kumi, maybe? Tickets! I want to go to tickets. What does tickets sell? I have to know. Is this China? It could be. China. Sparrow. Damn, that pizza, that got some distance. I don't know. We're in... this place is definitely polluted by a lot of the, like, American places. Like... Was that like an Angry Toast for a minute? I thought that was like an Auntie Anne's pretzels, and I was like, no, this looks like an Angry Toast. I want to go to Angry Toast Place. That looks wonderful. I want to try it out. Cities. I want to make a joke, but I don't know if I don't know if I can. I'll just say it. So I walked on camera during like a hangout sesh with some of the gals, and you know, we're all pretty open, pretty casual, right? But I walked in and I realized that like I kind of had my shirt off, so I just kind of looked right at the camera and I was like, titties! And now that has become a mental like stim that I can't stop like saying out loud, like a vocal stim, and it's a problem. Can you imagine? I'm doing like just an elaborate sexy striptease, and maybe on stage or just for my wife, just going like, yeah, you know, just like, yeah, just being really seductive, and then I'm just like, titties! Ruin the whole vibe. We'd never fuck again. And so that concept is so funny in my mind that I can't stop thinking about it. Anyway, I'm sorry to have to share that with you. I miss plant walls. You don't see those as much. Then again, I don't think I've been to a public shopping district with the, you know, in an indoor space in some time. I don't know, malls are kind of gone, so you don't see it a lot, I guess. There's a couple shops that have them here. I know there's one like up in where my the place that I get my hair done. I have a really awesome hairstylist. Now I've learned how to bleach and color my own hair, but I can't cut it. Not for shit. I need her to do that. You got the coffee bean and tea. This could very well just be America. Like, there's so many, but it can't be. Where is this? The more I watch this, the less I know. Like, I don't know. Okay, well, oh, is it Philippines? Oh, I'm seeing a lot of Filipino stuff here. Is that what it is? We're gonna find out. And it's probably gonna be wrong. We're gonna say this is this is again where this comes into us learning that I know nothing about the world map, as you will. Where the hell are the Philippines? Why am I like this? I mean, I answered that question. American school system, very bad. We're in... in the good old, we're in, next to Indonesia? Oh, okay, thank you. That's, hold on. Flew way too far out there. Right, there it is. So it's gonna be kinda, yeah, off to the side there. There it is! Okay, we're gonna say Manila. Hey! There it is! Explains the P currency. It does! I learned a new name for a currency. Well, I didn't learn the name, but let's find out. Let's learn. What's the preferred currency? Philippine peso. Oh, peso. Okay. Come on down to the Filipino barbecue where you don't pay so much. I don't know. There was I think there was like at least a Spanish restaurant, or actually probably Mexican restaurant, as it were, that was in my hometown that said that, and it was like, okay, I see you, man. And listen, it was not operated by white people, so I'm gonna allow it. It was okay. That's the one thing I'll say about Arizona. It sucks, but due to proximity, you can get some really good Mexican food. But sadly, a lot of my favorite places were gone. There was a place called La Tolteca that had like a little kind of marketplace in there, laid down with like bricks and stuff that looked kind of like a street, like a market way. And they had like a marketplace, they had like a bakery, and they made like, not Tex-Mex, like proper fucking like Mexican food. And like, let me tell you, they were amazing, but sadly one day caught on fire and disappeared, and I just didn't want to rebuild. And I understand that would have meant a lot, but man, that was one of those places I was like, seeing them go was like, I'm not staying in that town. Not by a long shot. All the things I love are gone. We've got buildings, water, there's some kind of canal here. Plants. Again, definitely a place with oxygen, so, you know, probably on the Earth. This could be... This could be. It could. You never know. Well, let me just say again, wherever this is gorgeous. Has its own kind of unique beauty. I like it. It's aesthetically very nice. Yes, the view is pretty. Keep walking. I want to see stuff. Oh, wait. Oh! Hey! There we go. Chiang Mai. I'm betting we might be in China. Let me take a gander, shall we? Let it ride. Oh, but see, now we're... I'm glad we let it continue. I don't think it is. You know what? You know what? I'll tell you what. Oh, you're gonna learn what today? It's not here, I'm just... Let me see here. Is this... It's right here. No, it's Chiang Mai. Okay. In Thailand! It's in Thailand, that's why. Okay. It's like Bangkok area. Okay. Alright. Okay. I still remember when they had to close down a historic movie theater. They were out of the way for me, but I went there to see anime movies back when those weren't so mainstream. I also discovered my favorite brand of soda there. Good times. That's the hardest thing. Like, you make so many, like, deep, wonderful new memories and like these very special places, and a lot of them, they have like personality and something special about them, and that's like, what's there to stay for in a town where like everything that you loved is gone and like nothing new is really happening? I think that was really the most discouraging thing, is in my hometown everything was replaced with like, well, here's a Chick-fil-A, they want you dead. Here's a you know, here's a coffee hut place which, you know, doesn't pay their workers and everything sucks. Here's a Target. And here's a AMC 30 movie theater, and here's the same ice cream place you see everywhere. But don't worry, because if you go 2 miles this way, you'll get the exact same thing. And they have 2 different places. They have a Starbucks and a Starbucks that you can only drive through. And then you've got like a Chick-fil-A and a Panda Express and a Cold Stone. And if you go a little bit further, you can get the same fucking thing, and it all sucks. Personally, that's my point of view. You know. Basically, yeah, in the past year I've discovered that I'm basically in the bad part of town rather than right next to it, and the good part of town just empty for me now. Oh man, yeah. Like, even when, like, the better-to-do areas are just the people who live there are boring and they want the same thing all the time, and it's just like, come on, man. You can't do this. This sucks. Tempe used to be a party town because they had, like, ASU and everything, but then it's like, nah, even college-age people don't want to do anything fun. It's a Squidward town. Yeah, yes, that's a very good way to put it. An area, like, that's, like, bad gentrified. All gentrification is, like, basically evil, but what I'm saying is, like, do you replace it with a, like, you know, with interesting food and shops for rich losers? Or do you replace it with just a checkerboard of corporations? That's even worse. You've destroyed an entire populace's ability to afford a place, and you didn't even do anything with it. That's like, that should be a war crime, frankly. I have things to say about that. So we're gonna say this is probably, I don't know, I'm still gonna need some time with this one. Looking at like the, trying to pick up what it says on the license plates here. It's like, I don't know. But it's pretty. Nice little place. We're in... I want to sit here. I want to eat here. I wish I could just jump through this screen and just eat there. I want to do that. That'd be funny. Not funny, it'd be delicious. Thai food. What do you say to the idea that just maybe... Oh wait, what's this? Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh my god, they're gorgeous. I love greenery, man. I definitely live in the right city, man, because like I can go into like Forest Park, or I can go to like Multnomah Falls and just go walking around just like, yeah. Oxygen good. Find a place that isn't entirely bastardized by buildings. Just beautiful fucking living greenery making oxygen. That's important when you're asthmatic like me. We're in Thailand. Look at this place. This is immaculate. I love this. Very, very pretty. Gee, can you imagine eating around all these plants? That looks amazing. Okay, so I'm gonna say we're in Thailand. That's gotta be it. Let's go check that out. Watch, we're in like Delaware. We're in a beautiful little place known as Bangkok. No, wait, I hit next. I did. What do you mean? What did I didn't guess the... Damn it! Did I not guess? What happened? What did... No, I hit the guess, but nothing happened! What do you mean? I didn't get an answer! What was that? Well... Where am I now? This is very choppy, and I don't like how it looks, so we're gonna guess quick. We're in Florida, Tampa. No, there's a bike route, I should have known. Australia! Australia looks American, I don't know what it is. Urban sushi. There you go, get you some gentrified sushi. Hot Star, wrap. Can you get a log of where you guessed? I don't think I can. That's the weird thing. Like, I feel like it tells you when you get it wrong, but I didn't even get that, so it's like... Oh, okay, 4.50. There was no point on there. I thought it was like $450 for a fucking... That's too much for a pumpkin coffee, man. That's what sucks. I'm basic enough that I like cinnamon flavored things, but like I will go out of my way to not get pumpkin spice flavored things just because I don't want to be that white woman. I can't. I don't want to facilitate that. It's like you were coming to me as a person who enjoys sweet, delectable things and trying to make me into a culture that I did not agree to be in. An UGG-wearing person who votes, like, people of culture out of her city, and that's not me. You can't, like, don't make that a normal thing. Get out of here. We're in Canada. I want to say this is maybe Toronto? Not somewhere in the Couve? Uggs are like, okay, I've seen them in some like porno and it's kind of cute, and then I see the price tag and I'm like, oh, that's disgusting. Might as well just buy those horrid red Bomberman shoes. Like, just horrible. Like, ugh. Ugh. You're walking around out here, they get all wet and filthy. Yeah, this is like... I mean, we'll keep going here, but you see, I'm seeing some like banners here too that are probably gonna tell us where exactly, but I'm saying this has gotta be like coastal Canada. It's one of the sides. Microsoft building in the distance. Oh no! They're watching me! Folks just walking by. Pop shop. Ugh, Nordstrom. Wait a minute. Huh. Like, it's not here, but like, there's a couple places, and like, I think this hotel. We have some of these places in Portland. You know, some of these places very near each other too. Some of these structures look kind of familiar. But it's not here, I can tell you that for sure. London drugs. Is it London? Is it? Huh? Could have fooled me, man. That's the only thing I've seen that says London, so it might just be a branding thing. Ah! Random guy. Okay. Granville. Welcome to Granville. Oh, bus said Victoria. I might be right again. I might be right again. Oh no, you're fine. Dr. Teflon, you're fine. You're fine. If anything, it's more funny if I have to pick it apart. Granted, I don't mind people guessing what it is in chat, obviously, but like, you know, I mean, overall, my pick is the way it is, so like, if I'm wrong, I'll take all that blame. We have... I'm gonna go with my gut on this one. I'm pretty damn sure this is like Victoria, that area. If not, they're like Vancouveric area. So let's say here, Vancouver. I mean, when I'm right, I'm right. Okay, well, beautiful. Oh, I love that dog. It's like a little bubble. Little man. I wonder where we are. I think I have an idea. But I'm enamored by this building and we're gonna get zoned in on it. Let's have a look-see. What am I making for dinner? I'm gonna make pasta. Yeah, I know, right? Like, I don't know. China, 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 China. I got. Let me see if I can find that and play that in the background. Hold on. Wish I could pause this, but I can't. I don't think anyway. Well, let me hold on. Meme. No, man, it's all gonna be like political shit. I just want the one documentary about like the areas of China that like, you know, is just cut up into just the word China. Can I have my like, my non-inflammatory China joke? please? Guess I can't. Lego Man! There's a Lego Man! Wii games called Fragile Dreams and humanity was almost wiped out and you explored the ruins of places like Mullen Hotels. Beautiful game for the time. That sounds wonderful. Actually sounds really neat. Dior. We're in #1 shopping center. We're in... Let me see here. China's awesome. They do everything better. I hope they win. China is in... Where the hell are they? China. There we go. We are in the beautiful little place known as... Beijing. We're in Beijing. Oh no, it's a geography segment. Hi, Owen. As you can see, I'm already not making you proud. How you doing? How are things? I seem to know Canada. That's about it. I wonder where we could be. God, I can smell the cigarettes. Okay. I'm just gonna throw out a guess here. I think we're in Toronto. No, I think that we're in a little place called Paris, France. Let's see if I can get it down to the damn tower. Where the hell is that? This one's an easy one. Let me see. Where's the stupid tower? Yeah, we must be in Canada. We have to be. How are you doing, Owen? I hope you're well. I was just talking about you. We were talking about how, like, foreign things are usually a whole lot better, and, like, how you were awesome and you sent me some wonderful goods from your area, and how I want to send you some of the goods from here, but I fear that the edible goods from America would be less good. So I don't know. But it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I need to find... There it is. Tower Eiffel. Yes. On the fucking dot. Very nice, very nice. Miraculous Ladybug Town. Yes, exactly, exactly. Gameplay itself was mad because survival horror, the world and characters are gorgeous. I love this. That's the thing, I would love to just have like a walking around game without all that extra stuff just to experience something like that would be a really fun concept, and I think that would be fun to do. Just have a rummaging around an area that's just like seeing the remains of, you know, piecing together what once was. Champion Sports Bar. Only champions champion here. Champions. We have a wall that looks like it really needs a good power cleaning. We have a crazy... Oh man, hold on, was that visible to y'all? Let me run that back. That clown? Look at that crazy... Like, I don't know, I might be in the way of it. Hold on, let me get rid of me for a second. Like, look at this crazy clown on the right there. He looks sinister, man. That's insane. I've missed pretty much every Dull segment, so I decided to watch on the VODs to see the ones you were doing. You were doing that food one and spent a minute looking around the globe for Italy. I had to go to sleep after that. Like I said, geography, not my specialty. I was telling everyone, this is me basically fixing everything that, like, I'm working to get smarter by learning more about an area, you know? Because public school didn't teach me anything. The American public school screwed me over, so now I'm just filling in the blanks. I am doing this with the willingness to learn and understand areas and know new stuff, you know? We're learning. We're learning. Is that the It Clown? It might be. Not really sure. But yeah, you know, like, this is an attempt for me to learn this. I want to learn what other places are like. I want to know what it is. No one told me. I feel like foreign countries know more about our country than we do. And it's like, this is the only way to do it, is to just kind of go head first in, kind of look dumb for a bit, and maybe come out of it knowing a little bit more. And I feel like I'm learning a little bit. Just a teeny tiny bit. Heineken. And we're in Square license plate. We're in... What's going on with that building to the right? That architecture. I love it. Ocean! Welcome to the ocean. An ocean full of Heineken. America's most, beer. We have art gallery, bar and lounge, tiger. Very pretty though. Where is this? This is a weird one for me. Heineken is Dutch. So like, I need to ask, do Dutch people like Heineken, or is this like Foster's, Australian for beer, where it's like no one drinks that in Australia and it's just like an American farce? Like, do they enjoy the Heineken? I mean, they probably do. When I think about Scrandal, I think that occasionally comes up in that region. I don't know, I've never been. Perhaps one day I'll go to the Dutch area and go, yep, that's Denmark, is it? I don't know. Again, I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know. This is Nam, I think. It could be Vietnam. I guess it could. That would make sense. I want to see a little bit more. Bolivian. Welcome to Thaco. Monaco 3. It's a cheap and acceptable beer. That's about it. Okay, so like light beer, but well, actually, there comes the question: is it a malt beverage or is it a proper beer? Because like Bud Light is not beer. It isn't made with the ingredients and the methods used to make beer. It is just a malt beverage. So like, is it, if it's like a proper beer, like a proper light beer, then you know that's definitely not from here. Then it's definitely probably just the acceptable whatever one there. And it's, yeah, I've had it. It's okay. I think like, I'm trying to think of like the mid beers I've had. Like Stella Artois, it's okay. It's usually a little pricey for what is just kind of the best kind of piss beer you can get. Also, that sign said Saigon, so you might have overlooked it talking about Heineken. I probably did, Owen. I'm not gonna lie to you. And like, there's just like, I mean, that's the thing too, like some of the Saigon things I'm seeing, it's like, I don't know. There was a point to this, I swear there was, and I just lost my point. Yeah, but like, there's that, and like, I think, I'm trying to think of another one that's like kind of okay. Like, yeah, Heineken's okay. There's like another that I was like kind of alright on for a bit. I don't know, I like hazy IPAs, you know? Or like kind of citrusy beers. And I love stouts. I love an amber ale from time to time. I like a little of everything. And I only really drink one beer at a time, so, you know. I mix it up sometimes when I need to. Was on a real stout kick for the longest time. Had like a pineapple-y hazy IPA recently at a food cart, and I was like, man, this is good. I like this. Forgot how good this is. Okay, let's say this is somewhere Saigonian. We have... I have an even more embarrassing question. Okay, let's see here. So, where the hell's Saigon? Why don't I know? Believe it or not, there is this non-alcoholic soda that tastes like what I imagine beer and orange juice would taste like. Wouldn't recommend it, but it exists. I mean, I feel like when you're going to have a beverage like that, it should like have the effects with it too, to like warrant it tasting a little bit off. But like at the same time, it's like, if you do it right, like, yeah, beer does taste good, but like getting that balance right is like, it's hard. To make a good tasting beer. That's why the places that do, the microbreweries who really put in the time, you know, who don't just massively export immense amounts of just like, you know, the far more heavy commercialized stuff that you see in every stadium, you know, they make better stuff basically. But there's so many options in beer. It's like coffee. There's so many options in it. Why would anyone drink like the boring one, you know? Why would you do it? Let's see here. Why don't I know where Saigon is? Damn thee, public school! Damn thee! my word. Yeah, fuck it, we're in Sichuan. No, we are, we're in, gonna do the most embarrassing thing I've done all day. Okay. Okay. Alright. So wait, so that's... Hold on. That's... Hong Kong. I'm not winning any points with the world right now. Oh, fuck it, we're here. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. It was in South Vietnam. Yeah. Capital of Vietnam, thank you. Why didn't school teach me that? They're like, you're not going anywhere. You're gonna be a slave worker for Amazon your whole life and you're never gonna leave your home state, you little shit. Well, look at me now. I'm learning that Saigon is a place that exists. How do you like that, school? I always had like a really negative view towards schooling because I didn't realize how much I was just getting it wrong, you know? How much I was getting the bad version of it. And I'm just like, these are authoritarian pricks who are physically, like, molesting and pounding me against walls and treating me like shit and teaching me nothing. Why would anyone fund this if this is how they're gonna use it? And the reality was just there's no funding for schools, and so they stopped giving a shit. It's just the other way around. So once, of course, I got a little smarter, I went, oh, you know, I mean, I understand why I was petulant, but I can know what the real fucking problem was. 100% learned about the Vietnam War. I'm telling... Oh, and you don't understand. I spent... the beginning portion, like the entirety of like late elementary, the entirety of like my middle schooling, and possibly like a little bit into where they would have gotten into that in high school, going to a mentally deficient criminal school that I was sent in for having ADHD. The system fucking failed me. Okay, I went into school, and in a regular school again, once I lied about being mentally, like, you know, atypical, well, being mentally typical enough, and I was like, why are there letters in math? Nobody told me there were letters in math. Every year it was just like, oh, here comes division, and they never taught me anything new. And I was prodding at them, like, there's got to be more, right? You're not like holding us behind. They're like, no, this is right for your curriculum. And then I go to regular school and they didn't fucking, and they keep information from you and don't teach you everything they're supposed to. But I spent like years of developmental time that I should have been learning important shit where they don't tell you that on purpose, not just due to funding. Like it is just a horrible place. You have definitely seen a movie though. No, yes, of course. But, you know, I don't necessarily have that in mind. We are in China? Probably? Did well in okay-ish schools, and I kept my head down the whole time. By the time I finished, I finally looked up and had no idea where to go. I know things, but have no real place to use them, so it kind of sucks on all sides. Yeah, that's kind of the long and short of it, too. Lack of opportunity and all that as well. But, like, when I see people who went to schools that actually cared, that punished the kids who were, like, loud and bullying and didn't just ignore them because they're too drunk and too tired to put up with it anymore, a place where I could have learned, I wanted to learn. Look at me, I know how to use rigging software. I know how to draw. I know how to, like, mathematically map all this shit out. I want to learn. When I learn something, yeah, I crave it. I want to know what to do with things. I like getting better at things. I like learning stuff. But I was like such a vessel for like conspiracy theories when I was like a young adult because they kept me stupid And so once I learned to think for myself, I'm like, this is what they were keeping from me. There was a time in my life, y'all, listen to me, I thought chemtrails were real, okay? I want you to understand that there's nowhere to go but up. You can get it twisted, you can change your future. And like, that's just what it is. I wanted to know things, I wanted to learn. I would have dropped out of school if I didn't care enough. But I went and I tried, and I just got screwed over and taken advantage of, and they just wasted my time. And I came out of it knowing fucking nothing, because they're like, you're just gonna end up in jail anyway. Fuck you. You have ADHD. No, yeah, it's terrifying. And so it's like, thankfully I didn't go that route. You know, we fixed the path, but, you know, once you can actually think for yourself and all you can do is go against, like, the people who didn't teach you right, you know, especially, like, yeah, I mean, young adults in general, you know, you have that sense of, first of all, let me just say, individuality isn't real, and you can get over that right now. But, like, you have that sense of, like, I can think for myself, I'm an adult, I have agency. This person who seems charismatic online said this thing, it must be true. You gotta know how to fact check. You gotta know how to have, like, critical thinking. Critical thinking is not something that you're often taught, even in, like, normal public school. Like, they will not tell you. They tell you, these are things, listen to them, and so when people tell you this is a thing, listen to it, you just do. And I do think that, like, main character syndrome hits super fucking hard in your, like, 18 to 20 realm. Like, where you're like, oh, I understand the world. I see the strings that control the system. I can do anything with no resistance. I'm the smartest. And like, no, you're not. You're a fucking idiot. Like, you are a fucking idiot who has like more unfounded confidence in yourself than you will ever have again in your entire life. And it is such a time that grifters, like, come after you to push bizarre agendas that ultimately come down to killing, like, trans-Jewish people like me. So, you know, it's not good. It all comes down to lizard people, you know? It all comes down to, like, even if there was a legitimate question or a decent thought here, it's all just to push, like, you know, tyranny. So don't get caught up in it. Don't become a part of your local chemtrails chapter. Okay, just don't do that. It's not fun. We are in, oh, wait, did that say? No, I don't know. I'm gonna say somewhere in China. Let's have fun. We're in, let's have a gander. We're in here. I think I've guessed that place several times and I've always been wrong, but you know, not too far. That's, Jinan. Okay. Oh, for sure, Raven. No rush. What's next? Anyway, this has been Life Advice with Breezy. Like, again, do you want to know what the confident 20-year-old me was doing for the second half of their 20th year of life? Still not realizing they were a girl and, like, addicted to, like, you know, synthetic weed. So, like, don't misunderstand. You can change your life at any moment. You can be better. The sad thing is, I don't think the drugs made me much stupider than the world had already made me. It was just something to get over. But, you know, scary times. Where I definitely didn't know what was good for me, and if anything, I was trying to turn the lights off in a slower way that no one could stop me from doing, and dark times. I want you to know things can get better. The world sucks, but you don't, so you should own that. You're awesome, and you don't owe it to anyone to disappear. We're in Japan. But, like, I made it to my favorite city in the States. I know it's a low bar, but, you know, I had some good memories here. I met the woman in my dreams. You know, we came out here. I met wonderful people. Y'all online. I met Owen, like, real early on. Pooch. I miss Pooch. Y'all, but, like, everyone here I'm talking to right now. You're all here because I did stuff on the internet, and I'm glad I did. I made wonderful friends online. I've done really great things I never thought I'd be capable of doing. And to think I could have just died on drugs. You know what I mean? Like, have you considered... I want you to know how pathetic I used to be, because I want you to understand that, like, no matter where you are in life, it can just get so much better. I am the fittest, cutest, and happiest I've ever been in my entire life. And that doesn't go away because you're 23 and you didn't have stocks, okay? Like, None of that shit fucking matters. You know, it's never too late to be happy and to, like, have a future, and the whole, like, 14 to 21 demographic you were sold in the States, like, they're just taking advantage of you. Life, there's so much more to it than what you're told. It's not so much of a ticking clock, it's just do what you want to be doing when you have the time, you know? That's really the strongest thing I recommend, is just know that if you want to take something on or do something, it's never too late. I'm actually a very strong proponent of that. I'm gonna say... I don't just want to dive into Tokyo, but it's definitely like one of the, like, larger cities. If I had to guess, or at the very least a downtown somewhere. This is... I have a theory as to why, like, you know, we in America are like, God, all these fucking brands, all these signs, everything's fucking political, but not political. It's all corporate and shitty and so dumb and it's gross and it's disgusting and capitalist. And then you go to Japan, you're like, it's so pretty. Okay, well, here's the reason why. One, they have very inhuman laws for people who are in debt, and they wipe them off the face of the earth, so you see less, like, you know, non-housing issues. It's not that they don't have an unhoused issue, it's that they... there's some things, okay? But also the main thing is, like, you can't read. And if you learn how to read some Japanese, you still can't really immediately see and read it all subconsciously. If it's not your first language. So when you're walking around a new place, you're like, oh, it looks kind of different, and, like, there's these bright signs and these big colors, but they're not screaming relatable words that know how to shake money out of me in an aggravatingly annoying way. The aesthetic of, like, signs and lights and a city, like, isn't, you know, disgusting in the way that, like, you know, New York can be, as much as, like, it's because McDonald's is saying, eat our garbage. It's because when we see ads, we see what people do and, like, you know, they live when they put on the glasses. And it's just like, we know. And we see it and it's annoying and we see it every fucking day. And it's like, get this garbage out of my face. Half these brands I haven't ever heard of. These are all new to me. They have a chance to win me over and be genuinely good brands. I don't know. It's just shiny and nice. But I think it's just the fact that, like, I don't have a million things in plain English screaming at me to buy the same crap I always have, that it's a little bit less annoying. I think there's something to that. You know, it's worth interrogating, and I think there's a perfectly good reason for it. I think that's why, if I had to guess. That place has tobacco. I still have a little bit of kana, but I do need to brush up. It's been a little bit. I really need to brush up on my kana. Like, a lot of it's like, yeah, no, I know what that says, and then some of it's like, why don't I... That's katakana, that's simple, why don't I know that? Crap. God damn it. Honestly, the only kanji I know is, like... I think the only one I know is, like, Mizu. I think that's it. That one and, like, Okasan. That one's got, like, some... in its proper format, but, you know. Let me see. Family Mart. Welcome to Family Mart. The one kind of really smart thing I think 7-Eleven did is, like, they, as a convenience store, they tried to be more like, you know, how they are in Japan, where, like, they have actual food and, like, provide more stuff and are just actually a better little, like, kind of mini market of sorts. I don't know how much of a hell it is to work there. I know working any gas station, any convenience stores, like, you get mugged 5 times a day. I've known people who've done it. But, you know, overall how they do things, all that corporate-ese aside, like, makes it a much more viable place. Getting to see places that have like, oh, now they've got like some pre-prepared food and some macarons and some like other fancy stuff. It's like, if I ever need to pop into a convenience store, I'll sometimes I'll buy something. I might. Sometimes it's like, you know what? I want to support that. Also, anywhere with rain. Like, that's the thing. I know it rains everywhere, but I'm saying, like, just walking around rainy city streets is my everything. You wanna know why I moved to Portland? I'll tell you. Gray skies in a rainy city street, walking around, just bullshitting around. I vibe with this. This is my zone. This is where I'm just, like, in it. I love it so much. I feel at home. I like a little bit of wind chill in the morning. I don't like baking. I didn't like living in the desert. I have no tolerance for heat whatsoever. We need more drink. You know, it dawned on me, if we had the level of soft drink dispensers... That's not true. That's what I was gonna say is not true. We did and I didn't, but like... I don't know. I feel like if I had like access, I guess, to like ramen more often, I would drink like more, you know, like little like whenever I go to the H Mart, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little weebish. Like I go in there, I buy some octopus. I'm there to like I'm probably making takoyaki, right? Like I'm buying ingredients, but I will buy a Sailor Moon soda. I am not like what's the word here? I'm not I am subject to the weeb tax, is what I'm saying, you know? I'm not immune, that's the word, to the weeb tax. I will, you know, you know what I mean? I feel like when I'm around that more, I'm like, yeah, like, me here? Oh, this is junk food, this is stupid, this sucks, this is gross, I don't need this. Foreign junk food, let's fucking go, alright. I would eat so much less healthy if I had that super available, and I think that's what I was thinking, was more like, if I had, like, you know, I don't know, if the local H Mart starts putting up, like, you know, things all over the city with, like, more of that selection, you might see a slightly pudgier breezy. It might happen. So where do we think this is? I think... I wonder if this is Kyoto. Maybe. Like, not quite Tokyo. I walked through the fancy supermarket the other day and they have an in-store sushi bar with a selection of Japanese snacks now, and I was sorely tempted. I mean, listen, I recommend it. Like, as somewhere that, especially in this city, has no shortage of places like shipping in a wonderful assortment of Japanese goods, I love me, like, so much of the snack food, the sodas, like, I go too nuts. It's dangerous for me to shop at the H Mart, even though it's a better place to get, like, cheaper, a lot of the, like, you know, the cabbage that I cook, you know, like, I make that with, like, some eggs, and I have to buy stuff to make the specific Japanese dishes that I like to make. If I'm in there, I'm buying junk food too. I can't not. Have you ever? Oh, and do they have Sakeru gummy candy? Do they have the long man? Oh, that was a bad fucking crack on my voice, but you know what I mean? They're good. I've had them. They're very good, and I can get them whenever. And if you find those, get that long gummy candy. You can tear it apart and eat it. They're pretty good. They're actually pretty damn good. But like God, I am obsessed. I also, speaking of like foreign candy, like for me, like one of the biggest like takeaways I had from like what you sent me, it was all really lovely, but like those cough drop candies that I guess are just like candies that have star anise, so they call it that, but it's not like, you know, it's not meant to be a cough drop. Those work better than cough drops do. Those coated my throat so well, it was kind of insane. I remember Ricolas used to be decent, but I think that Enshittification got it because I swear they used to be good, but they're not anymore. Like, as someone with like a constant, like, you know, hacking problem and all my allergies, I just think it doesn't do it. But those candies, like, those coated my throat something good, like, in a way that just a sucking candy or a cough drop just doesn't do. Yeah, cough drop sweets are great. I really love them. It helps that I like licorice. Yes, I do too, and I know a lot of people they don't, but like for me, I love the shit out of it. Big fan of it. I think I was gotten into it by like my, I want to say there's like some Dutch background and like some Ashkenazic Jewish background on my mother's side. My grandfather on that end, he loved like licorice all sorts. So I got into like those like sugar-coated like black licorice things, and then over time I just, because of that, grew to appreciate just plain black licorice. And you know, I'm a fan, a solid fan of it. God, I could actually fuck up a bag of those right now though too. Oh, no, I'll go to a Trader Joe's or something later. I don't know where the hell else I would get that. Dido. The tea's gone cold, I'm wondering why. Cannot get hot beverages too. No, they probably do in that one though. Repark. No. I like how I parked before. You can't make me. Repaco. Yeah, you know what? Let's take a guess. So, we're in Japan, and we are in... I mean... There's also a version of those cough drops that have a blackberry flavor on top of that, and you wouldn't think it works, but it's surprisingly... You know what's funny? I'm thinking about that in my head, and it sounds like some kind of like baked tart flavor in a way. Like I'm picturing that, and I'm like, I kind of... you know what? If I go into like a foreign goods store, I'm gonna have to find some of those. I don't know if I can find them locally, but if I can't, I might like send you like $20 and be like, oh, and send me candy. Because that sounds right up my alley. That sounds fucking amazing. We're gonna say that we're in... I don't know about... Saitama, Kashiwa. I mean, like, Kyoto's like super, like, further, isn't it? From, like, be Sapporo. No, you know what? Let's go with, like, a little off from Tokyo. Huh. The Toei Animation Museum is where I dropped this, and it's... looks like 9 miles from... Ah, Shinjuku City, okay. Yeah, but not too far, not too bad. That's pretty good. On a world scale, that's not bad. Probably a distributor somewhere in the US that sells them or something similar. I have to imagine. I haven't specifically looked, I think I will. I will have to find out. Like, especially because, like, of where I live, you know, like, they've gotta. I think I know where this is. I think I've been here. Is this... It's gonna sound crazy, but, like, is this, like... Is this, like, California? Is this, like, San Luis Obispo or something? A good guess. Yeah, I think, yeah, I'm happy with that one. Like, I feel like this is, like, a shopping thing I've been down before. I feel like I've been here. It sounds insane, because I'm probably wrong, but I don't know. I feel like I've been here. Weird having memories for places I might have never been. Patio. There's nothing here, there's no food, it's just a patio. It's like, yep, that's what it is. Come here to White Circle. We got your White Circle needs. Marine Supply, definitely a beach town. Oh, wait, oh no, it's probably that's an Irish pub. That's why. That's not. Is that Irish? But like that's not gonna. That's just that is a place that is meant to be a, you know, cultural representation. That's not where we are. Purple Feather. Da, da, da. What does this say? Where is all this? This is in Purple Feather Cafe and Treatery. Oh, I want to go to a treatery. Yes, please, show me the fine treatery. Yes. Sandemonium. Nah, it's okay, Sandra Bullock. Kebab. This looks so familiar. This has got to be one of those, like, high-end areas that are, like, those tiny little, like, pop-up, like, you know, weirdly hipstery, you know, crystal worshipping, places in California, I think. I don't know. No, wait, what does that say? What does that say? What does that fuck? What did that fuck? Hold on. Wait, what? What is that? That's like... I don't know. Trying to make it out from, like, the... Massachusetts? Hey, Zeta, how you doing? It could be Massachusetts. Maybe it is. Is Massachusetts this interesting coastally? Was it coastal? Because I know this is definitely a coastal area. So like, however you spell it, I don't know. I don't know how to spell it either, if I'm being honest. Like, I could swear that this is like, going to say this looks like a touristy place. Yeah, no, this is definitely a touristy area. And like, I just, man. Oh wait, what's this say? Province, oh, province town. I thought it said province clown. I'm like, ho ho. She got big boobalas. Yeah, it's like harbor. It's like a bunch of like seaside noted stuff. So it's like Death Moz plate. New England. It could be New England. I've never been there, and it is possible. That could be it. I'm gonna take your word on it because I actually don't have a solid guess here. Let's give it a shot. It's up here, right? Something like that. Where the hell's New England? That's gonna be... I'm well aware of that. I think I saw a PA plate. Is it past about the Black Van? Oh, could it be Panama? See, I don't know now. But I'm gonna say... We're gonna say, not a state. Okay. That is... I don't know. New England is the region. Okay, alright. I'm looking for Quahog, gotcha. Where in... I think Zeta's guess of Massachusetts is probably right. Yeah, probably so. Let me give that a shot, because if you're even remotely confident, you've got more confidence in the answer than I do. This is gonna be a whole Massachusetts. That's... I don't know my own country. Don't know my own country. We're in... Quahog? Like the Family Guy place? I think that's... Doesn't he say that he's like New England? I haven't seen that since like the first 2 seasons, so I don't know. North Carolina... Where the fuck is... Where's Massachusetts? Rhode Island! That's right. That's right. Yeah, it's very touristy. I was thinking maybe Salem. That might be a stretch. Possibly. Yeah. Probably be more like, you know, eclectic stuff. But it does. I think this might be Massachusetts. I'm on board to try that. I don't know why I can't find what I'm looking for. Let's see. Images. Massachusetts is down there. Down the... Well, actually, no, it's off the T-Rex handle. Okay, gotcha. Okay. That's in... It's, fucking... Why the... Come on, man. There we go. Where? The fuck? That's where Maine is? I visited, like, family friends in Maine. I didn't realize it was that high above, like, where New York is. I don't know what this country looks like, man. I think my lack of allegiance toward it has led me to, like, even post-school, like, not give my time to it, and I'm glad I've started now. You were looking at Boston. Massachusetts. There it is. Okay. There we go. You know, not far off. Provincetown! Where the hell? That's like... Oh man, that's like way over there. Cape Cod. Alright. Sure. Yeah, Cape Cod would explain how touristy it is. But yeah, no, not too far off though. That was a lot closer than I was thinking. Alright, well, next. Oh, it was Rhode Island. Oh, well, okay. Okay, here's the weird thing. I remember this one. I remember this came up. I've never been to this location specifically. I feel like this one's Portland. Like, I feel like last time I was like, I don't know where this is, and I guessed randomly. It was actually Portland, because this is like some little hidden away, like, plaza area that I've just never been to. That's maybe in, like, kind of the more, like, you know, not the Nob Hill area, but, like, the, where my, like, richer queer friend lives, where it's just kind of boring. Probably around that area of town. But, like, I want to say this is weirdly probably Portland. And I'll wait for confirmation on that, but I swear this was the one that threw me off, and I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean, actually? But you know what? Yeah, no, it looks like we're just gonna go around here. Is there anything... Anything I want to, like, fast forward here? Like, let's see if I can find more, like, actual landmarks of anything further if we travel outside of this area. That I can go like, oh yeah, that, you know, that answers that. I mean, granted, this does look like some of the areas I've been back when I was doing Ubering out here. Like, that was really kind of the best thing I could do when we moved here, was just doing Ubering, because I could, like, driving people around, I got to see all the places, learn where everything was, you know, like, learn where the locals go. Before I was, like, properly settled in and feeling like a local, I knew where stuff was. So I saw a lot of the different areas of town and went, yep, I picked the right one, because this one's boring. My place is cool. This is like... Oh yeah, no, like I think this is like an area of town around here, actually. So that's... But I wanna take this in, though. I wanna just kind of bullshit around here for a bit. Lee's Kitchen. Welcome to Lee's Kitchen. We have stuff, and we have things. We have food. We have a sink. It's kitchen, baby. God, I'm at 2 times speed. Please speed up. Look at anything else. You are in like a very boring little alcove. Go into the world, man. Look at things. See stuff. Don't get me wrong, it's a gorgeous little, like, you know, plaza, but it's a plaza. Like, go out into the world, go to some roads, see some things, do some stuff. I don't know. Let me just take the guess now anyway, just before I talk myself out of it, frankly. Let's... Oh no, wait, no, wait. We might be hitting the actual street. We might be doing stuff. Only clue was cars passing by. No, yeah, but like, I think we found out that this one was like actually, you know, actually Portland for some reason. Vacation rental thing, or wait, is it though? There was a sign. Ah. Me. We'll get there. PDX, it is Portland. Yep. Welcome to what looks like a boring corporate alcove in my otherwise very beautiful home. We're in... right over here. Right over here. I'm gonna say this is in, like... not Hillsborough, it's a little too far out, but, like, this is... maybe, like, this area of town, like, around here, if I had to guess. Hey, 9 miles out. What'd I tell you? All right. I even knew, like, kind of the area of town. I don't really get down here that often. There's nothing to do here. Yeah, my area of town's fun. Most of the areas of town are. It's just there's this one area where a lot of the rich white people live, and it's just like, it's boring. But yeah, there we go. Moving on. We've got... silence. Oh, I also have it fast forwarding. No, I don't. That turned it off immediately. Good. We're in trees. The silence is ominous here. I just really know. Marry it so it's US. If you love it so much, why don't you marry it? So that's, yeah, no, it's very USA. We're in a park. I'm gonna have to see some buildings. This is a secret SCP video? I mean, possibly. That or we're about to become a part of a bizarre murder RNG or something like that. This video wasn't supposed to be here. It was left in there with really low quality audio and not a lot coming through. But then all of a sudden we heard a scream. We began looking into it and it turned out it was uploaded by a murderer. But the murder had happened 30 years ago, before the camera would have been available in this quality. People began wondering, like, I don't know, just doing the, like, you know, the like, creepypasta voice, you know, the usual AI, like, well, if Winnie the Pooh's actually dead. And it's just like, yep, you're a genius, you did it. You're great. What if everyone's actually dead? Yeah, it's great cartoon theory, man. You really knocked that one out of the park. But I love those things too because they're so dumb. Catholic Children of Nashville? I wonder if this is Nashville. Tennessee. Well, I see Nashville and Tennessee. So I'm going to guess this is somewhere in the Nashvilleian area of Tunisia. Where's Tennessee? I've been to Tennessee. I don't recommend it. There it is. I'm the only 10 I see, you know? I'm just kidding. Y'all are here. You're all pretty. Where's my Nashville, Tennessee? Nashville, Tennessee? Oh, yeah. Nice. 2 miles out. It's right next to me. Oh, there you go. I thought I saw a 10. All right. We've got... Ooh. France. Possibly. We don't know for sure. Could be Rome. Oh, wait, that's the Colosseum! Or something parading as the Colosseum. Maybe a landmark made to resemble it. No, that's gotta be. However, I do want to walk around here because I haven't seen this area very much. So another place I want to kind of absorb some culture and waltz around a bit. But I think we know where this is. We have... If I don't see my boyfriend soon, I'll just die! Don't you want to see the Colosseum before you die? Average everyday sort of thing. I love brick roads, man. They gotta be held to, like, you know, keep paved and maintained, but, like, I don't know. They have some character. They slow the roll of your car. You know? That's a good thing for anywhere with walking, where it's like, hey, maybe don't, like... I swear to God, like, I live in a residential area near a fucking, like, library, and people... Like, people take their children to this library, and people will just peel out and, like, pop their fucking, like, motor. Just go, like... It's like, run through stop signs. It's like, dude, you're gonna kill a child. And you're gonna go to prison. Just don't. Like, I'm walking here. I'm a child mentally, but, you know, like... I'm also a person who walks and I don't want to die. Ooh, pride flag, let's go. We've got slightly Christopher Walken here. Hey, I'm walking here. Yeah, pretty much. Oh god, it's 6:30. I've been running a little bit longer than I usually do. That's okay. We'll chill around here for a bit. Then I do probably need to make some dinner. Huh. Well, let's fast forward a little bit here. That bar is backwards. What if bars were backwards? Would you care to go get a reeb at the Rab? Dude, he's talking with his hands. He's like, he's explaining some shit right now. He's going off. Like, no, the business meeting was supposed to be at 2 and you didn't do the thing. There's 5 people who need to fly out to blah, 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 with this and that, and the Connect flight, and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, anyway, we know where we are. So let's go ahead. We're in... Where the hell's Rome? I'm an idiot, man. Where's Europe? That is Europe, right? Yeah. Oh, and I know, okay? I'm not smart, I'm sorry. This isn't like forgetting about Moscow, at least. I mean, it's not much better, but... It's the boot... There it is. There's... Okay. There it is. Thank you. Let's get this one on the dot, at least, after that abhorrent display of my lack of knowledge. We're in... Show me the... Who is that motherfucker? The... Colosseum. Trebek. Where the hell is the Coliseum? You think it would be, like, very much visible by these little land markers. It's kind of a big deal. That is... Like, it's probably centralized around there, right? I have to imagine. That's... Vatican City! No, that's like, where the fuck? Coliseo? There we go, that one. Hey! Yes, there it is, perfect. Alright, well, before I embarrass myself any further, I should probably go ahead and call it for now, because I gotta make pasta for dinner before Jay comes home. But everybody, thank you for coming on down once again. I did not expect to beat the secret boss as soon as I did, but I'm glad I had that in the back pocket to do a little bit of wondering. We saw me not know where things are and learn where they were. Well, I absorbed that and hold it in my head. Here's hoping. This was so chill. I'm glad to hear it. I love having a chill stream now and again, and I remember the last time I did that, it was just like really nice. So yeah, I love chill vibe streams. Tomorrow I'm going to be beginning Artful Escape. Artful Escape was recommended strongly by our dear friend Rocker, and I want to go ahead and check that out. So we're going to do that tomorrow. But for now, everybody, Owen, Raven, Zeta Zero, anyone else who's probably still here, thank you for coming on down. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Have a wonderful one. And bye! I'm glad to hear it. I'm looking forward to it.